On last week's episode, we spent the day on the west coast of Ireland, where we got to admire the spectacular cliffs of Moher and explore Galway city. On this week's episode, we are in Dublin, where we will be exploring some of the city's history and sights, and of course, having some delicious food.
Good morning, everyone. We're leaving Galway and we're about a 3-hour away from Dublin, so we'll be making our way there today and exploring a bit of that beautiful city. Before we get in the car and start a drive, we're gonna find some quick breakfast and of course, much needed coffee.
It's actually a place next to the hotel that Maria wanted to go to, and I'm really glad we went because it was the cutest little spot with just like really cozy, homey, slow living, outdoorsy vibes, and it was so nice. I felt like my soul in physical form. And there, the cute little cups with the logo is the shop, so that's cute.
All right, let's do this. Another breakfast at McDonald's. That's what happens when you're on a budget, but at the same time, it's not like American McDonald's. We actually read they use grass-fed Irish beef, real chicken breast, and last year they launched an initiative for sustainable meat. Which is pretty cool. I look forward to eating our breakfast that is actually lunch now because we drove for a while, we couldn't find something. So now we're halfway to Dublin and it's almost noon. We just finished eating our McDonald's meal and this is the best McDonald's I've ever had. The chicken tasted so good in a way that chicken nuggets tasted almost homemade. The beef was good. I'm very sensitive with like the flavor of the meat, and a lot of times the meat can be a bit gamey for me, but this one was not. It tasted really good. You can definitely tell even a difference with the potatoes. We made it to Dublin. It's beautiful so far, very, very nice impressions because we drove through the city and we're about to check in the hotel, drop off our stuff and explore. Currently in the room. It's a studio apartment, so it has like a little kitchen area, has a nice bed over here. Seems, ooh, whoa, it's no bouncy, I think it's memory foam. It's a really nice space, I really like it. Way more spacious than the snug hotel we're just in, so this definitely feels like a mansion compared to the room we had the past 2 nights. Moving into the kitchen. Oh, this is a washer. And it even has a dishwasher. Wow. Wow, so you just drop that in the back?
Yes, you drop it in, let it steep for 3 minutes, and take it out. And we'll be good to go and explore Dublin City. I really want to try this. I'm excited because I've heard of these coffee bags for a while, but you'd think more places and companies would be making them by now, but not really. So it's brewed coffee without the mess and needing the cone and drip and everything, so.
If you've watched any of our other videos, you probably know by now we like to get a hotel a little out of the center because you get better quality for less money. For one night, it was $114. We are by the Docklands right now, and they have quite a bit of history because Dublin has history everywhere. We're gonna start here in the Docklands and then make our way into Grafton Street, probably have some food.
So I was curious and I was looking on the maps to see where in England you would end up if you went directly east to England from Dublin, and it turns out it's Wales. And then we were also learning more facts about where we are right now. So this building right here actually used to be the end terminus station for the ships coming from Wales to Ireland, and it doesn't really seem like it's anything anymore, but you can see it has the old architecture compared to a lot of new architecture within the city.
So right behind me we have the boat Kill Earn, if I'm reading that correctly. I apologize if it's wrong. So that boat was used as a tender. Tender is a small boat that takes you into a bigger one because it's not deep enough for the big boat to come over here. It's interesting to think that so many Irish immigrants that left here and went to America, they might have been on that boat. So if you are American but you have Irish roots and your family immigrated to America from Dublin, they could have been on this boat right here behind me.
This right here is the Samuel Beckett Bridge, named after the Irish writer Samuel Beckett, and it's actually supposed to look like a harp, which is the national symbol of Ireland, which is really cool to learn. And it kind of represents the past, but also like the preparedness and like the motivation for the future of the country.
Did Olivia tell you it actually rotates horizontally so it can allow tall ships to pass underneath? And it goes like, whoop, 90 degrees. Very cool. And over here we have the older bridges that had them during the 19th century, I think, maybe a little earlier as well. And these actually go up like this to allow the ships. Really cool how they kept the original bridges as well. We're on our way to Grafton Street right now, but we're cutting through Trinity College's campus. I love going through universities in town because that gives you like an extra feel of the city, and it's just so peaceful. I just really enjoyed my time in university, so this is nice to do. And I think right here we're at their rugby field, so that's pretty cool. So also a cool fact about Trinity College, they have the old library, which I think they're doing an amazing job to preserve. They have a really old book in there, it's called the Book of Kells. We wanted to go see it, but the entrance is quite pricey, so we're definitely coming back to Ireland, and more specifically Dublin, because less than 24 hours is not enough to just take in everything of the city.
We have made it to Grafton Street, the main high street in Dublin, and I've always wanted to come here because it's famous for the buskers. A lot of musicians I really like will come sometimes and sing, but I just want to take a stroll, see what there is to see. Busking and the music on Grafton Street is really monumental because music is a really big part of Irish culture, and that just shows when you come here. Dublin.
And can we just say how wonderful everyone is?
The atmosphere is so nice, the people are so nice, it just
Yeah.
has a very pleasant feeling to it.
Throughout, not just Dublin, Galway too.
Yeah.
Just experience good people.
Yeah. Recognize Malone from the song Cockles and Mussels, which is the unofficial anthem of the city of Dublin, and it's pretty much a song about Malone, and yeah, we had to come and see it because I really love the song as well.
So we'll let you know which part of Molly Malone's body has been touched the most based on the coloring of the statue.
I'm really interested in flags and like the reasons behind them, why they are the way they are, but I've never really wondered about the Irish flag. So today we learned that the three colors of the Irish flag, green, white, and orange, all stand for different things. So the green is for the Catholics of Ireland, the orange is for the Protestants of Ireland, and then the white is for peace, which is in the middle of them. So we're not going to go into the history of the country on this trip. Over a long period of history, there's been a lot of like power struggle and issues over religion here between the Protestants and the Catholics. So it's interesting to hear that the flag kind of comes down to that, and it was actually created a very long time ago, so that just shows how long this has been happening in the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, which isn't their flag.
We are reaching sunset time, and this city just keeps getting more and more beautiful.
I really like it.
Very good vibes.
Lots of character.
I like it that's by the water.
Yeah.
You're in such a big city, but you also have like seagulls going around, like hearing the birds. It's like it adds a relaxing feel to it.
I agree.
Now we're gonna try to find somewhere to eat, and we'll see you there. Dublin is no foods food, so we're super excited to be sitting down at a restaurant and having some Mexican food. I know it's not Irish food. It's probably one of the best Mexican restaurants here in town. I got the soy chorizo, which is like an imitation of chorizo. Instead of the dairy cream, it has cashew cream, and then it has some guacamole and ancho sauce. Let's see how this is. Woo! Spicy. And then we got the Mexican bravas, which is crispy cubed potatoes with some spices, paprika. So we got some chipotle, aioli, and chili. So, oh. You know what this sauce reminds me actually of? The most amazing gyro we had in Greece, and that was in Corfu. And they put on top of like the meat this kind of sauce, and it was amazing. I've been dreaming about it, so super exciting. I just have to say, this is such a trendy restaurant. It's really nice vibes. Dublin and Ireland is known for being one of the most expensive countries/cities in Europe. When like actually, this is the same kind of prices you pay in Greece to get this stuff. So like a pair of tacos, depending, like they're anywhere from like €6 to €9. That's a pretty good price if you ask me. So if you go to Greece, be prepared. But if you come to Ireland, it's not gonna be as expensive as you think if you think it's one of the most expensive cities.
The thing just smells amazing. We also got fish taco, which we miss a lot in Greece. Pretty much it's like a fried piece of white fish, guacamole, the chipotle cream, and like a cabbage slaw. And I also noticed that obviously with the name masa, it seems like it's pure masa tortillas, which is really nice. It's very spicy, but the flavors are really vibrant and they seem really fresh. I'm really glad we came here. One more to try. We got the shrimp tacos, which seems like it's just like a few prawns. Maybe this is fennel or cabbage, and like a pico de gallo salsa on top. They're all really good. And I would say this is the least spicy. So if you come, you don't like spice, get the shrimp tacos.
That was an amazing meal. My favorite was fish tacos.
I think mine were the chorizo.
Really?
Those are the ones you chose.
Really good vegan options at that place as well. Like they were so tasty. You wouldn't be able to tell it apart from the real thing. So now we're back at the hotel. We have a really early morning. What time we're leaving from here? 4 a.m. We're heading back to Athens, and then who knows? We don't even know what our next destination will be.
All we can say is, see you soon!
As always, thank you for watching. We really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next one.